Hey, what's up, guys? This is a very special episode. I kind of did like a impromptu podcast style while I was with Harvey and Honey at their flip. I just had my tripod and I was like, let's just film it with a GoPro. Why not? But anyway, this was my first time doing this, and because it was my first time, I forgot to bring an extra battery. So the podcast kind of stopped short at the end. But it's okay, we will continue this podcast another time once I have like a full legit setup. But just watch what we have so far. It's really great inspirational story from Harvey and Honey. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and make sure you watch till the end.
Dude, this flip is awesome. Okay, so like walk me behind, like, I don't know, your guys' background. Are you folks married?
Yes, sir.
Ooh,
as far as
nice.
we know.
Okay. So I guess your background, where you guys, how you guys met, and like where you guys are from, all that,
Bro.
Wow.
Is that too deep?
That takes us back one.
Okay,
Just
okay.
kidding.
Man, 10 years ago? Was it
Okay.
10 years ago?
Oh,
9
wow.
years ago.
Okay.
So we obviously we're both from the Philippines.
Okay.
Yeah, born and raised.
I've been here for 20-something years, and he came a little later, and we were both nursing. We were both in nursing. Well, we used to work together as nurses' aides, and that's how we met.
Oh wow. Here.
Yes,
Yeah.
here.
Okay. Wow.
So this fob guy presented her. I mean, honestly, didn't know she was, she could speak the language and everything till like maybe 3, 4, 5 encounters later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So we were working for a company that was operating like a assisted living facility.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean that's really where it all
Years
started.
after, I got pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess I had to marry him. I had no
Wow.
choice. No, I'm just kidding.
So what year did you guys meet?
2014.
2014. Okay.
Yeah.
We got married in 2017.
2017.
I was 6
Okay.
months pregnant
Okay.
when we got married, and we were still renting at that time
Mhm.
up until 2021.
21.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
before that, 2019, we were nurses already, making good income.
Yeah.
Like they say, he got sick. Not too
Uh-oh.
sick, but he was just in the hospital for about 3 days. But that's when we realized that we
How
were
financially unstable
Yeah,
we
we were.
Like the moment you get sick or stop working,
Yeah, dude.
is the moment income stops.
Yeah.
And we
Crazy,
were
right?
wondering why, because we were making good income.
Mm-hmm.
We
But-
just didn't know
Yeah, like, we
where
didn't know
it
how
was
to use it.
going to.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we had the firepower.
Mhm.
It's just, the ammo was being spent on whatever.
Where?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when they say it's cool that like you know how to make money,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like there's no point if you're spending all that money.
Exactly.
right?
And, don't get me wrong, we had like retirement accounts and all that stuff
Yeah.
set up, and it's, constantly being funded. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
that whatever is being left to us to basically live on,
Yeah.
we had no clue where we was
Yeah,
spending
back
it.
in 2019, the talks of buying a house, we never
Wasn't-
even talked
yeah.
about buying a house
Oh,
because
yeah,
we
dude.
had all these credit card debts, all
Dang,
those auto
okay.
loans and all that. So we never talked about buying a house.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I remember that time when I would bring it up,
Yeah.
he would kind of get irritated.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about
yeah,
that.
like,
Yeah.
we have so much bills to pay, blah blah.
So in
And
2019, you're renting, you have a bunch of debt. Was
Mhm.
real estate investing ever in your mind at that point?
Not even.
Okay.
Not until we met
Okay.
Richie.
Oh.
Yes.
Hey Richie, if you're watching this, man.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Richie.
okay.
Okay.
We met Richie
Okay.
through Rochelle and Roverdan. You ever met
Oh.
Francisco Home
They're
Solutions?
also real estate
No, I've heard of them
investors.
though.
Yes, that's them.
Wow, I never met
Yeah.
them in person, but yeah, I've seen their stuff. Wow.
So
that's
we
cool.
met Richie.
What year? What year is this year that you meet Richie?
2019.
Oh wow.
Yeah, mid 2019.
Okay, so like literally everything's going on in 2019. You get sick.
Mhm.
You start having these epiphanies,
Yeah.
and you start realizing. I guess it sounds like you start to realize like, okay, I'm making money, but it's not going anywhere.
We gotta
Okay.
do
Yeah.
something. We have to
Yeah.
be better financially.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you meet Richie.
Then we met Richie.
Wow. Funny thing
and,
how things work out, right?
Crazy, right? So
Okay.
sit downs with Richie. Basically, he'll mentor us, with financial stuff, and he plants that seed of real estate investing.
Hey.
Yeah.
He brought it up, like early on with One Financial. He brought it up, but we're like, oh, okay, we have so much debt right now.
Yeah. It's like that's impossible.
Yeah. But I mean, through his guidance and their system in 101,
Yeah.
we was able to knock off. How much
All
would you
our
think
debts.
of a debt what we had on credit cards?
I want to say over 100.
Yeah.
Over 100 credit
Yeah.
card debts. So we knocked that off, and we were able to purchase a house.
How soon did it take you to knock it off?
Dude,
Yes,
by
I did.
mid 2020, we were thinking of buying a house.
Oh wow. So
Yeah.
a
He
year.
was
less than a
entering
year.
lotteries in Ho'opili.
Oh, nice.
With Chris.
With Chris.
That-
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so Chris.
Shout
yeah.
out Chris.
Shout out Chris.
He's the listing agent for this property you want to buy, by the way.
So we entered numerous lotteries until we got selected.
Nice.
And
And
yeah.
we were number 1.
Oh
in the
wow.
Oh my
lottery.
goodness,
Sorry,
yeah.
that was just a brag.
Damn, none of my clients get picked.
So let's go to Vegas. Anyway.
So it's 2020.
2020,
and
mid
you're-
2020.
You got the number 1 draft pick. You're buying your house in Ho'opili. How's that process? Like, what are you feeling? How are your finances? Were you nervous?
Dude,
How was
like
it?
immediately after we wanted to take out a HELOC off of it.
Dang. That's how
But-
fast the appreciation was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course we couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah.
we decided to wait it out
That's
about
smart.
a year.
Yeah, that's smart.
And
Okay.
then, I mean, it blew up even further.
Okay.
So,
So you buy your first house, and you move in, you close. Awesome, I'm homeowners.
Mhm.
Are you, at this point, are you thinking about flipping houses or anything like that?
So when we were doing our sit downs with Richie,
Mhm.
I started because I always had interest in making money while I sleep.
Yes.
And
Yes.
even back in the earlier days, my dad, he was an entrepreneur as well in the Philippines, and I always seen him as a person that's capable of figuring it out.
Yeah.
And
Like, I don't know how, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he's nobody's employee. He was
Mhm.
his own boss, basically.
Nice. Okay.
So I've seen that as a model growing up,
Mhm.
and I guess after college, became a nurse, and I'm like, oh, I guess now I know why Dad
Yeah.
preferred to figure it out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So so that thought basically came into play again, and started looking into passive income streams, stocks, investing, and all that stuff. Because now the firepower
Yeah.
is not being spent
Yeah.
somewhere random.
It's like you know how to work your budgets. You're a homeowner
Yeah.
now, so you're not paying someone else's rent. It's actually just your wealth is being stored now.
Exactly,
and
and
growing because
exactly
of,
started piling up,
the-
and I mean, that's when we decided, you know what, let's private money lend.
Oh, okay, so your first investment into flipping real estate was being a private money lender. Nice. Like a lot of people when they're like high income but they don't have time, usually their first investment is being a private money
And
lender.
we didn't know what to do, like how to flip a house.
Yeah.
And that was our way in, is
Yeah.
to private money lend
Yeah.
and see how things are being done.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
You-
out there,
you
you-
lended to Richie?
It was via Francisco.
Francisco.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Okay.
Um,
And how was that experience?
big learning experience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good or bad?
Because
Good.
it's
Oh,
good.
good.
Yeah, because we wouldn't be here.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
okay.
Basically, we found out there's so much more that goes into it, not
Oh, yeah.
just how much you bought it, how much you spent on it, and
Yeah.
how much you're selling it for.
And then just more than a picture,
Exactly.
Like, hey, we flipped the house.
exactly. Because out there
On the outside looking in, right?
Yeah, on the outside looking in.
looks like-
Everybody can flip a house.
Yes.
You know.
I
Yes.
used to think like that
Can
too.
everybody
Yeah.
go through what
The process.
the
process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The journey.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, that journey of
hard,
flipping a house.
And later on, Francisco Home Solutions became our partner, our first partner.
Yep.
Nice.
With,
Okay.
So we're
Your first
four
deal?
Yeah.
First, second,
Oh,
third,
wow.
and fourth.
Oh wow. Okay, so you private money lend. What year is this and when?
What, 2021?
2021.
2021.
2021.
Early?
Late 2021.
Late 2021.
Yeah.
That's your first deal you lended?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then where does the first deal you buy come into play?
So let's see.
So late 2021, we took Fortune Builders.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Which also helped a lot.
Yep.
And,
That really helped out with the learning curve.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's good. You're willing to pay for
Oh, yeah,
mentorship.
for sure.
That's what it is, though. It's you're investing in yourself.
Yeah.
Think of it as tuition. I mean, people take out loans to go to college.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
like some of the classes they're taking is like useless. you know?
Exactly. Exactly. I mean,
One of my college classes was anthropology, and I'm like, anthropology?
Bro,
Yeah, right?
trigonometry.
Yeah.
Trigonometry 2, trigonometry 3.
Hey, they should be teaching about taxes.
So that's good. So would you recommend to like anyone watching this who's like they want to get into investing, but they're kind of on the fence about paying for mentorship? Do you recommend it?
So I highly recommend
Okay.
doing mentorships.
That's another investment.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, definitely. I mean, what's worse that could come out of it is you come out okay, not having a deal, but you have the know-how.
You have the knowledge.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Nice.
nobody can steal that from you.
Yeah, exactly.
so-
and you know how. It's just up to you to pull the trigger.
Exactly. So without taking the steps,
Yeah.
it would sit as a knowledge
Okay.
until you deploy it to
Nice.
implement that.
That's awesome. So you do your PML, you take Fortune Builders. Now you're like, all right, I've got
Let's
the
get
money,
this.
I've got the knowledge, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
So when is your first purchase as a
First
investment?
purchase,
First flip.
first flip was actually under Francisco's
We were partners
LLC,
with them.
Okay.
and we were a joint venture partner in Eva Beach.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then
It's,
shortly after
beginning
that,
of 2021.
2021.
Yeah.
Oh, beginning of 2021.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, wait,
okay.
no, beginning of 2022.
Oh, 22, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh, yeah. Okay.
22.
2022. Oh, wow. Okay. So now you're
Yeah.
like, all right, first one, let's do it. How are you
Yeah.
feeling
It's
about this?
funny because we had our first one in Eva Beach and
Uh-huh.
with Francisco Home Solutions, and then we were doing, was it a J1 or something, or we closed already or something like that. We were just walking through the property, and then few houses down, they
There was
walked us
another
to
one.
one of their properties that they closed on, and they're like,
No, they were still in
partners?"
escrow
Oh,
at
they
that
were still
time.
in escrow, and they're like,
Yeah.
"You want to be partners on this one?"
Oh, nice.
And we're like, "Let's
Yeah.
go, let's go."
Why not?
Yeah.
Why
You
not?
know,
Because
like-
you obviously just saw this one. It's about to close. You're like,
Yeah, I mean
let's
the
just repeat.
numbers
Yeah.
work,
Okay.
so why not figure it out along the way?
Wow.
I mean, not to sound like we're winging it,
Mm-hmm.
but obviously we had invested that time and
Yeah.
and
It's like you're
effort
ready.
into the
You're ready.
knowledge.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang. So that's basically early 2022. So basically almost a year ago.
Yeah.
And since then, we're standing inside here another flip.
Yeah.
What number flip is this?
So this is number 5
So you've done
in
5.
2022.
Wow.
This is a 2022 project that came out in 2023.
Yeah. Wow. So
Yeah.
since then, you've purchased 5. In 1
Pretty
year.
much.
Wow.
Well,
5
20
out of 9.
5 out of 9.
5 out of 9.
So,
oh my gosh.
but
Wait, because
3
you kept some as rentals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So 3 are rentals.
Actually,
Wow.
4.
Four.
4 is gonna be rentals.
Yeah.
That's
So we
awesome.
do have a couple more in the
Okay.
pipeline about to hit.
Dang, that's so obviously 9 purchases in 1 year. Even like for anyone like the experienced flipper or like someone who knows their stuff, that's a lot for 1 year.
It is a lot. Yeah.
And I'm gonna guess that you're only able to take on those 9 purchases because you had the knowledge, because you had the mentorship,
Right.
because you had the
We
connections.
had the
Right.
knowledge, mentorship,
And
we also
shout
had
outs to our partners and
Of
lenders.
course,
Right. It's
of
all
course,
relationships.
lenders.
Yeah, definitely.
Lenders.
We don't have millions of dollars in the bank. Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Our
We're normal
lenders,
people.
Yeah,
we're
we're just-
young.
yeah.
We're just starting.
Yeah.
You're just hungry and you're willing to take the risk.
Exactly. I mean, we're 30 years old right now. If we screw up, that's not the goal though.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. But
won't.
we've got 30, 35 more years. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows what the retirement age is gonna be in our generation?
Yeah.
Maybe 75. So we technically have 45 more years
Yeah.
to.
Give it our all.
Yeah.
So wow, you guys like hearing your story from like where you guys started as nurses, and you guys are still nurses, by the way.
Yes.
So for people who are watching,
So
they're
the
still
goal
doing
is,
that.
he's a part time right now. I'm still full time.
Okay.
He's gonna retire, and I'm gonna drop down to part-time because
Okay.
we've talked about this and we're like, I don't mind staying, like being a nurse and staying at bedside.
She loves to work.
No, it's just that I love being a nurse.
Yeah.
I like it actually.
Yeah.
I just don't want to come to work dragging myself and
Yeah.
thinking I have to work because I have to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want.
yeah.
I
You
don't
want the
want
option
that.
to,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and I don't mind doing like being a nurse.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's gonna retire now.
You're ready for the
5 years or
entrepreneur life.
less.
To me, it was going through this journey made me realize a whole new purpose, or maybe that's my purpose in life.
Yeah.
We was just talking about this too a couple of weeks ago, that I was telling your mommy, I think I found my purpose.
Nice.
So, and that purpose basically is to provide,
Nice. Okay.
you know,
And it's
in
gonna
my
show.
own terms.
Like if you love what you do, it's gonna show.
Oh, yeah,
You know, no
definitely.
matter what happens, shit goes down.
Yeah.
If you like what you're doing,
yeah.
and if you're not doing anything wrong,
Yeah,
It's
it
gonna
won't
come out.
stop you
Yeah.
from keep moving forward.
Yeah. Okay. So when you guys became nurses, was that? I know we're all Filipino here, so was that?
Jokoy.
was being a nurse?
Elevate the peak.
Was being a nurse implanted in your mind, or was that something you truly wanted to do?
So to me, it was more. So fast forward 2013,
Okay.
my father, well, actually 2012, late 2012, he was diagnosed with liver cancer.
I'm sorry.
Partied a little too hard in his younger days. I think he saw it coming too,
Yeah.
so I think he prepared us.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I guess it makes sense. It made sense why he did things a certain way.
Okay.
Because without whatever he's done for us, I wouldn't be talking like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, he got diagnosed with cancer, and unfortunately, he lost his battle
I'm sorry.
in 2013, and I felt like, man, I would have been able to provide for him more
If you
as
were-
a child.
Oh, okay.
You know, if I had the know-how
Okay.
as a nurse, you know, and just be there for
Gotcha.
him at
So,
that time.
So kind of being a nurse was like, hey, this is for you, Dad. You know?
Yeah. So basically, that became the because I went into nursing school, not really knowing why I went to nursing school. It was because
That's a good point.
I know there's job security.
Mhm.
That was the first reason. But towards the end of nursing school, when my dad got sick, is when I finally realized, oh crap, I'm doing this to take care of the people that I love.
Yeah.
So that's why basically I
Got it.
pursued nursing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. It sounds like so you became a nurse because you found purpose in taking care of those you love.
Yeah.
And I remember you mentioned the word purpose again
Mhm.
when you're thinking about leaving as a nurse.
Yeah.
So like, it sounds like your purpose changes over the years, which is okay.
Mhm.
I think that's awesome that you understand what it is. What advice do you have for like someone watching this who's like,
Mhm.
you know, maybe they're about to go to college and they don't want to, or they're trying to find their purpose, but they just don't know what it is, you know?
Man, that's a loaded question.
when it comes to college, we
Yeah.
have different perspectives.
Oh, no,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
please share, please share.
Yeah, I mean, for me, education is very important.
Mhm.
We've always valued education.
Mhm.
I always tell him that our kids, they have to go to college, they have to get a degree, and after that, they can do whatever they want.
Okay.
Because with whatever they want to do, if they fall, at least they have a back fall. They have that degree
Okay.
to
Yeah.
catch them.
Yeah.
At least, you know.
Yeah. Then here comes Dad. Son, you can be whoever you want to be.
Without college.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically,
Gotcha.
I mean, to me,
So let me ask you this: you have your child, right? They're 18. They want to go to college for mom, but they don't know what to go to college. And Dad says, "I can be whatever I want to be,"
yeah.
but they don't know the purpose. What would you tell your child?
Man, something that I wish
Think about it. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to
Yeah.
be like us if you don't want to.
Exactly.
Good answer.
You know,
Exactly.
Just be you.
Okay.
Exactly. Take
I
the
mean,
words
if-
straight out of my mouth.
I mean, if they tell me that I have to go to college because you want me to, like mom wants me to,
Mhm.
I don't think I would want that
Oh, wow.
because
That's a
they're just
lot
gonna
of pressure.
suffer for
Yeah.
so many years
Yeah.
because I want them to.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, I'd rather have them be themselves and succeed in that than go to college and fail.
Wow.
exactly.
You know?
Because
And
that's
you wasted
a lot
that
of
money
pressure.
in college. That's
And-
Yeah.
wow.
and
Coming
as-
from a Filipino woman, you know, knowing my Filipino mom.
Oh, yeah.
For you
Yeah.
to say that, that's like wow. Because I got my degree because of my mom and my dad.
Right, because
So,
that's what
yeah.
I mean. I think the mentality behind that is because we, well, not me, I guess, because I moved here.
Yeah,
But for you, I guess, being born here,
Mhm.
you know, they went through all that hardships
Yeah.
in the motherland.
Yeah.
You know,
So they're like, hey,
yeah,
I came here for this. You better get this.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's one of my motivating factors too.
Yeah.
I was given the opportunity to move to the United States from the Philippines. I owe myself to try
Yeah.
to become something and
Yeah.
make the most out of this opportunity.
For them. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
I love
them
that.
and now for my kids, my future generation.
Okay.
Because we have all the resources.
Yes.
Yeah,
How we use it
Yeah.
to
Exactly.
help others.
Exactly.
I like
Exactly.
that. That's
Exactly.
awesome. So, okay, you guys answered these questions pretty good. I have another question.
It's like we're trained for
I know, right? This is
PR
unscripted.
trained.
This is unscripted. But okay, so you guys obviously went from nurse, you took the risk, started, getting educated, then started flipping, did a lot of projects in such a short span. What do you say your advice is for someone wanting to get into real estate investing? What would you say, like, hey, before you get into real estate investing, you should, what would you say?
Get educated,
Okay.
network, ask questions,
Mm-hmm.
get educated.
She said get educated twice.
Yes.
Remember that.
I guess one of the most important parts of it too is determining why you want to
First
do
of
this.
Yeah. Your
'Cause-
why.
Yeah,